Thanks for being here today. This is Debbie Arnold with Dining with Debbie, and today I'm making one of our favorite surprises from a cookbook that I was a part of, instrumental in making a few years ago, called Calico Cupboards. It was a cookbook put out by the Benton Junior Auxiliary as a fundraiser, and it was really successful and continues today to be a favorite of mine and of many, many others. I hope you have a copy. If you don't, I hope you can locate one because it's out of print at this point in time. But anyway, this recipe is so easy and it just makes such a delightful addition to your dinner time plate. It has just a little touch of sweetness to it and a little touch of savory, so it really is a nice balance to whatever you might be grilling or serving, chicken or fish or whatever. So we started with, in this particular recipe, I'm cutting in half, again because there's just two of us, but if you were to make it whole, you would have 3 tablespoons of butter, and that's unsalted butter in here, and then you want 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar and about 1/2 teaspoon of dried oregano. And I do recommend the dried in this particular recipe. All right, I have already added to the skillet some fresh thyme from my garden. This is a little departure from the recipe that's in the cookbook. Now I'm going to add in some more, and I've shown you before how you strip the thyme leaves from the stem and then just add those. And this is over a medium-low heat. I'm going to mix all that up together, and once those herbs start to get fragrant, it just smells so good. We're going to add in 2 small shallots. If you don't have shallots, that's fine. Just use a real small onion or 2 small onions, depending upon whether you're making the whole recipe or not. I'm going to add those. Let those sit in here over a medium-low heat. I don't want to do anything but just saute those and get those nice and soft. This recipe came from the Benton Junior Auxiliary cookbook, and we had so much fun putting that cookbook together. And when the night came when we were introducing it to the public and having the big open house to introduce people to the recipes from it, well, the house where we were doing the open house was a historical house here in Benton called the Gann House. Well, it just so happened that about the time we were getting ready to get started, the plumbing went kaput. And it was just panic city for all of us. But we got it fixed and everything went out on schedule, and it was hugely successful and so much fun. So those of you that were there, you probably remember that, and I'd love for you to share your memories of that evening. All right, so tomatoes are not going to take long to cook. You do not want to overcook them. They'll get soft and soggy, and that's not what you want. So you want your onions in here and letting those get nice and soft. It really smells good. One of these days they'll invent smell-o-vision, I think. All right, so they've already started to get nice and soft, and I'm going to add the tomatoes. This is just a mixture of some cherry and grape tomatoes. If you've got cherry tomatoes still in your garden, oh my gosh, just be sure and use those if you've got them. Mine are long since gone. I'm getting ready to put in the fall garden. I'm adding a little bit more thyme here just because I happen to like it that way. We will let this cook until the tomatoes just get nice and fragrant and just a little bit on the blistered side, not overcooked at all. And then we will sprinkle it with some chopped parsley, garnish it with that parsley, put it on our plate, and it'll be all done. And you have a really nice, tasty dish in no time at all. And I hope you'll give this a try. Sauteed cherry tomatoes with oregano and thyme, and enjoy the rest of the summer, what's left of it. And I'm already starting to look toward fall. I don't know about you, but I started yesterday dragging out some of my pumpkins and that kind of thing, and I know it may seem a little bit early, but I love to decorate for fall. Anyway, I don't know how I got off on that, but try this dish. Let me know what you think. It's simple, and it's something different to have, and it's a good way to use up some of that summer produce from your garden. Hope you have a great day, blessed day, and just stay in there and use up what you have from your pantries and from your gardens, and share what you have with friends and family and neighbors. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you again soon.